J Force, Detroit Heavy Bags, man. You already know. The real crazy series so far, man. Honestly, the series has resembled not basketball but football. um, they really letting a lot of a lot of players touch and grab our players, man, hold our players. And if y'all look at the difference between the defense that the Pistons playing and the defense that the Magic playing, it's totally different defense, man. It's totally different defense. If y'all look at it, it's like we doing the 3 feet no check, the thing we used to do back in the day, 3 feet no check. And the Magic, they act like it's a middle school dance. Hey, they all up on us, baby. But the problem is we getting called for fouls when we're in that position. Um, if you realize like our players are constantly out of position on offense because they are pushing and shoving. DC, you say, how can we overcome the refs? Well, we have to. You taught as a young player and playing basketball or playing any sports, you don't put the game in the refs' hands. So at that point, we got to shoot better and we got to play more aggressive than the Magic, like every possession. But we have to shoot better. If you getting held and grabbed and stuff like that, you got to shoot the ball. So, it's really important. It's really important for us to come out this game with some real tenacity. We got to win the first quarter, man. I think that if we don't win the first 5 minutes or 10 minutes, you know, it's gonna be a tough game for us. Like this really need to be a blowout. The Magic, they say they doing the blackout today. They in the all black or whatever. So yeah, today the Magic, the Orlando Stadium is in all black. So it's gonna be, man. I'm scared for my boys for real. It's gonna be a tough scene, you know what I'm saying, for the Pistons tonight. But just like I said, man, if K limited turnovers, we win. We win all them games, man. All these games have been close games, y'all. All these games have been close games. You know, yo,
What's going
yo,
on, my
we
guy?
live.
Yeah, right now.
I can't see. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Sir.
Okay, yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, man. I was just talking about what it's gonna take for us to win this game tonight, man. And I
Look,
was just saying we need to win the first 10 minutes, man. We need to come out with the momentum. We got to be the more aggressive team, and we got to shoot. Well, K got to limit his turnovers.
yeah, we gotta do what we did last game. Is come straight out the gate. We gotta come straight out the gate. Like,
Fire. Yeah, you might be breaking up a little bit, Papes. I think you just froze up. But yeah, we got to be firing out the gates. But man, we seen what happens when K limit his turnovers for real. When K played, and first of all, we also seen what happens when you take K off the ball. K gave us 45 off the ball. You know what I'm saying? So we are you back, right? Yeah, no, we seen what happened when you play K off the ball. Let somebody else push the ball up and play K off the ball, man.
like Dennis had point, carried off the ball. Um, you know what I mean? I feel like that has to happen because they're all over the pick and roll with Cade and JD. They all over that. That
And
that
they're
that that
allowed,
play is smothered.
because why is it smothered? Because they holding.
Yeah, yeah,
They holding. That's
yeah,
why it's smothered. They grabbing all of that. As
yeah.
soon as we get down in that paint, they holding, grabbing. I can't tell you how many jerseys I seen pulled. in the
Yeah,
series.
no, for real. That's why.
Jerseys
That's why.
rearranged.
That's
Jalen
why the
Duren
floor.
jersey got ripped.
That's why the floor got to be spread out because for these refs to see, we can't play them close because
Yeah,
they getting away with all the calls. We can't play them close at
man.
all.
Yeah, and I
You
just
know,
wanted like our viewers to understand that if you look at our defense, we playing, we giving them 3 feet no check, and I say they
listen,
playing us like this a middle school dance. They trying to
listen.
get up in us.
When you see our defenders, when they offense coming up the court, our defenders are hands out. If you can see me, they like this, hands out. You know what I'm saying? When we coming up the
Hmm.
court, Orlando defenders, they ready to grab your waist. You know what I mean? They ready to put
And
hands
push
on
your
you
chest.
immediately. And they're not getting called for hand checks since those the rules now. You feel
Yeah,
me?
since Jordan, them the Jordan rules for real.
Since those the rules now, shit. They actually they doing a lot of intentional fouling that's not being called, like the moving screen um um
Wendell Carter.
on Wendell Carter on Duncan. He intentionally drugged this man out of bounds. he
Yeah,
he
grabbed
took
him,
him out. He took
pushed
him
him
out of
right out of
bounds.
bounds.
No call. No call. No call.
So yeah, it's been really tough, and I usually don't like to talk about how a game is officiated, but it's been tough only because of the simple fact that we got a superstar on our team. We got an MVP candidate.
Yeah, we
He
got
got
two
chin
All
checked
Stars.
in the air. We got two All Stars. One of them got chin checked in the air. K on the left hand dunk. First of all, Jalen Suggs swiped at him.
Yeah,
You know, and it was a foul on the drive when he did his sweep through, his rip through move. And
yeah,
then when he went to the rack to dunk it, Vatazi hit him in his chin. And it was
bro.
clear to everybody. Even the commentators didn't want to say nothing about it though. It's just like, y'all don't see this?
No, man, and I'm talking about that's what I say. Like, it's been intentional fouls. That's we're not getting the calls. We the number one seed. We got MVP. You know what I'm saying? We got two All Stars, and I think that, like I said, I feel the same as you. Like, I don't like to, what I'm saying, say like the teams or the players not doing their thing out there, but these refs, they a little out of control. Like last game, it got a little out of control. Last game, it got a little out of control, but it's been going on the whole
That
series.
game was so long. That game was
Yeah,
so long, bro. It just
you had the
prolonged the game,
commentators.
but
You had the commentators talking like, "Well, here we go with another free throw," and there was so many
yeah, it
missed
was
free
a
throws.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah. It's
hey, that
been
was a night of
top.
that
It's
was
been an ugly series.
that was a night of, if the boy don't lie. That was one of them nights. Magic couldn't hit no free
Yeah,
throws. Boy,
yeah,
don't lie.
yeah.
It was one of them nights.
So it. Hmm. So referees aside, what other adjustments you like? I know you liked it. K gave us. K was K. K was
K was
K. That's what
K.
we known to
Yeah,
know from K.
yeah,
That's what we
yeah.
saw is what we've been seeing all year from K.
And
In the
that's no
clutch, he
and that
take over.
and that's no pressure for him. That's no pressure for him.
It ain't no pressure, but when K played too lackadaisical, really, if K learned Shea game and
Yeah,
how he foul baits, because you're not allowed to touch Shea.
but
You can't
but
touch Shea,
what
man.
what you no, you can't. But what you got to know is K taking it to the rack consistently, back to back, trying
Yeah,
to, like, what the fuck I got to do.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
he's not getting the calls. He's not getting
Nah,
the
but
calls.
Paolo getting every call.
Oh man. So outside of K, I like the rotations. I like the rotation.
Yeah, you like the
I like
rotation a little bit better.
yeah. Um, we
Let's talk
finally
about
see
JD,
we
man.
finally see Cade off the ball.
Hey, y'all like and subscribe while y'all in here, man. Like and subscribe to the channel.
Yes.
Appreciate y'all. But what you think about Jalen Duran performance last game?
His presence was on the court. His presence was there. You know what I'm
His
saying?
presence was there.
He's still not an offensive threat like we need him to be, but his presence was still there. You know what I'm saying?
But I tell you what, man, a couple of them buckets we got from him was real clutch, though. I tell you
very
that.
he got he started
And
the
the way they
game off. He
started off
started the
the
game
game,
off with an and one. He set the tone for the
yeah.
game.
And you know what? They gave him that ball on the block, man. They gave
Come
him the
on, man.
ball on the block, and he
Yes,
made a
sir.
quick move like he can do. But that's where you have the defense and the trick bag. When you
Yeah,
give it to Jalen Duran on that block like that.
yeah. I mean,
Now
and I
you got to make some decisions because he could pass out. He could pass great
for
off
sure,
the two team.
for sure.
So I really think I like the way Jalen Duran was able to handle the ball a little bit more. They ran some offense, JD.
They did.
You know,
They did.
you don't have two all stars for nothing, bro. Like first of all, man, as a basketball coach, bro, you have to let these players touch the ball for them to be effective on both ends. If you
No,
ain't
for
touching the
real.
ball, you end up getting lost. It end up getting lost in translation, man. You know,
No,
so
for real.
that's why you want to get your big touches. When Hakeem was playing Shaq back in the day, I watched the documentary. That was one of my favorite players. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hakeem with the dream shake and all that stuff.
Come on now.
And when Hakeem was playing back in the day, he was playing against Shaq. Man, he told everybody, Vernon Maxwell, everybody who was playing with him, he say, "Hey, I'm taking over the first quarter.
Hey.
First quarter is mine because we playing Shaq. So I want him to know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about
Mm.
to show him what it is. I'm about to show him what it is, and we're gonna go ahead and move forward.
No, for real. And
If we
that was
nullify that threat,
that was
if I
K
put my
last night.
foot on his neck, if I put my foot on Shaq's neck, everybody
Yeah.
else gonna follow.
Yeah. Yeah. I just want to see.
And K was talking,
Yeah, and I just want to see because it seemed like a little bit that it seems like JD offensive confidence not all the way there. Like when Dale got him kind of startled a little bit, so I just want to see him kind of just continue to go at him. You know what I mean? On both sides of the court.
but I don't think it's Wendell, bro. I really honestly I think JD got complimented basketball mind. If you watch some of these older videos I was
Hmm.
commentating on, I
Yeah,
had complimented JD's basketball mind because really just listen to interviews, man. He not really shaken by this. He's
yeah,
more upset that he's not getting the calls.
he
He's more
for
upset
sure,
he's getting the calls. But
for sure.
one thing he always keeps saying, no, man, we gonna figure it out. We gonna better.
Yeah.
Go out there next game. We gonna get a W because we gonna get better. We gonna figure it out. That's on me. I love
Hmm.
his mind for the game because he got really supreme confidence. Y'all noticed the dude that dunked on him, right? Not too long ago, right? Oh, that him and Wimby actually went back and forth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So, I don't know why they think all of a sudden he ain't nothing just because of this series, bro. You know what
that's
I'm
what you
saying?
gotta know.
Because I can tell you, it
No,
easily
I can't.
happen, bro. It can easily happen Wendell is a great defender too. Let's not give it. But in playoffs, they let you get away with a little bit more than what they
Yeah,
let you get away with in the regular season.
for sure.
I'm not gonna lie. I watched these other series, man, like New York the other night. They was
That
up
that
72-22.
that was ridiculous.
Hey, can y'all see that happening in this series for your team?
That's ridiculous.
No, no, it ain't been that much free flowing scoring.
Nah, for real. Because when you got the ref stopping
These
the
been some
game,
other games, bro.
yeah, for
I'm
sure.
talking about stop at the stop at the stop at the stop. They stopping the game every time Orlando come down the court. They getting the foul.
They getting the foul.
I'm so
Man,
tired of seeing because they also flopping. They get touched and they just fall to the floor.
yeah.
And for some reason, our
That's because
team
they know they
don't
getting the
do that.
call. They
Nobody
know
on our team flop, bro.
they getting the calls. That's all that is. They
That's
know
what
they
I'm
getting the
saying.
calls.
But nobody on our team flops. And I think we're going to have to learn how to do that next year, man. We're going to have to learn how
No,
to flop a little bit.
sure, for sure. Cause
Especially K. K got to learn how to draw them fouls for real.
yeah, because it seemed like with Detroit teams, period, man, we got this thing. It just seemed like the refs fuck with us. They just fuck with our teams for some
Yeah.
reason, man. It seemed like we carry that over
I
Detroit
talked
teams,
about this.
man.
I talked about this. What if you was a white man that came into, you know, all black city and then go to the stadium and it's all black too? It's intimidating, man, for them white boys, man. Real. It's intimidating.
Man,
You know we cussing them out.
come on,
You
man.
know everybody in the audience cussing them the fuck out.
You already
You know what
know.
I'm saying? And they like, okay, I run this. You want to see this? I run this.
Yeah, you already know.
Technical foul.
You already know.
You know what I'm saying? It could be an intimidating thing for them, man. And I feel like the refs, just like everybody else, is dealing with some emotional shit as a human being. Like if you see the tone of our country, everything's so emotional. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And sometimes refs try to be the center of attention when it comes to the games and stuff like that. But really, the best referees try to stay out the way as much as possible and let the players play the game. That's the best refereeing.
mm-hmm.
That's when we be like, man, it was a smooth game. Nope, not a lot of fouling, not a lot of, you know what I'm saying. That's when we get
Yeah.
talking like that. You know, it's a difference.
You
But then,
let
like
the
I
let the
say,
let
you
the
look at
players.
let the players decide,
Yeah,
man.
let the
Just like
players
Kane
decide
got
the
two.
game. You know.
Kane, the rookie from Detroit, got
Yeah.
two offensive fouls in the last 3 minutes of game 5. I mean, game 4. Remember, we was tied 85. We was tied at 85.
Yeah. Yeah.
And bro, they went on a run, like 7-0 run, bro, to close that game out, man. In
Yeah. It
Orlando.
was
No,
it was crazy.
that was game 4. That was game 4. And it's like we
Yeah.
was tied up, and then next thing you know, it was two offensive fouls. And I honestly, I don't know if I ever seen that call being made that late in the playoff game.
Man, that
Like,
junk,
because
man. Like I
really on
said.
them screens, you can call that damn near every play. Them screens you can call, and then a lot of players get a bump from a screen and they flop. But the whole thing is a screen's supposed to clip you. A screen is
Yeah,
supposed to clip you. I'm supposed to
bro.
clip with a screen.
They
And what
making
they
it
do
bad.
is they be like, they flopping off hits. They see they can't get through the screen, they gonna flop on the screen. No, man. No. It ain't no way this man's shoulder did that all that to you. You done fell out all like that. And it's crazy because I guess people think LeBron the only person that flopped because I don't hear they called him LaFlop, literally. And it be so many other players out here flopping out. It's just like, bro, y'all don't even care. Y'all don't care. Who when they do it, problem when I do it.
You say
Fuck.
what now?
Yeah, but yeah, man, I expect this W, man. I'm expecting this W tonight. You know,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to K having another big game, but I think we gonna open it up tonight. We might open up a can of whoop ass on them
No,
Hey, Rudy Poo Candy ass.
no, for real, cause we been taking it too easy on their ass, bro. Like we need belt to
We've been
ass.
trying to figure it out. We've been trying to figure it out. This is not the Pistons. Like
No,
we way better than they are not good as us at all.
no, no, for
They
real.
are not good as us.
That number one spot,
But
not no fluke shit, bro. That number one
yeah,
seed
I
ain't
just
no
don't want
fluke
the
shit.
fans to get. We need that performance we had in two. I just want our fans, to not be so emotional when it comes to stuff. 'Cause, like we can still win the series, but everybody already talked about not paying Jalen. Um,
You already
even
know them.
K, even saying that
They don't even
we needed so many trades,
people
and
like that don't even watch
I told
basketball
y'all
for
we
real.
need this and we need to. I told y'all we need to trade him. Oh, this number one seed in the East looking like a fluke. Shit. I watched the season. It didn't look like a fluke to me.
Man,
I watched the season, bro. We put belt ass a lot of time.
yes we did. Yes we did.
I couldn't even believe we won 60 games this year, bro.
I'm talking about routing niggas too though. Like we was whooping niggas ass.
Yeah,
They niggas was
yeah.
coming back a little bit like in the last
Wire
minute,
the
but
wiring it, all type of shit.
man, that shit crazy.
But yeah, I
Oh,
just hate, man. I've been on the pitch since before the season started. You know what I'm saying? So I
yeah.
just hate that. You had these quote unquote fans, you know, that get so upset and emotional about the Pistons right now. Like honestly, bro, like we got our own life to live for real. Like
Mm-hmm.
60 games, bro. Y'all didn't go to the game. Y'all didn't enjoy the
Come
season.
on, man.
Do y'all know
No.
how much the Pistons stock went up this year? Do y'all know
Come
my
on, man.
Pistons stock went up?
Hey, them ticket prices ain't gonna be the same next year. That's what you gotta know.
They wasn't the same after they started winning this year. Remember, we was getting them average credits and being able to get off. Man, you heard me
Get,
say
get,
that again?
getting off.
Man, well, no, they ain't had them deals no more. They had them deals
Come
no
at
more.
all. That's
They ain't
crazy.
sent me out one deal the second half of the year. But that's good for
Man.
our city. That's good for the culture, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I don't like, bro. We are a great sports town right now.
We are. We are. All around. Professional college
We
teams.
know Michigan won the national championship, bro.
Come on,
Listen,
man.
bro. If y'all complain now about Michigan sports, hey, bro, listen. I don't know what to tell you, bro. And stay away from me too. Am I that ugly, Michael Karen? Yes, you probably are. If you gotta ask that question, brother.
Man,
but yeah, because so saying all that to say everybody acting so during all three games has to potential. Talking about this right? Nobody talking about Jokic.
mm-mm.
What Jokic doing now? Oh, he on the flight to Cancun.
Come on, man.
And them boys got put out, bro.
No, that's crazy.
Minnesota got to there, bro, without Ant-Man.
Come on, man. Ant Man.
Without Ant-Man.
Come
So
on,
let's talk about it.
with no Ant
Let's
Man is the thing.
talk about it.
With no Ant Man is the
Let's
thing.
talk about it. All right, so what gotta happen to Jokic? See, I'm not one of them people. See, all right, let me show y'all how I would think about it. Jokic MVP candidate this year. Styles make fights. Minnesota got their number. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
Minnesota got their number. Rudy got a lot of length. He's starting to learn how to belly up against Jokic. But also, Jokic got a little cold. Jokic wasn't the normal Jokic.
No, for
You
sure.
feel me? That he normally is. He wasn't Jokic. He wasn't that 42. Jokic a 42, 13, and 17 type of dude. He'll do
That's
some
what you
crazy
gotta
stuff
know.
for real.
That's what you gotta know, and be surgical.
So in the
Be
playoffs,
real
things
surgical.
get a little bit
This guy.
Oh, you say getting bullied in school for being ugly. And no, man, don't worry about the bullies, man. Don't worry about them bullies, man. They don't end up being successful people as they get older, man. Bullies actually be getting put in the dirt, so don't worry. Let God handle that, brother. You just make sure keep that stick on you if you got to fight them off or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But don't worry about the bullies. And beauty is in the eye of the beholder, young brother. So some people may think that you is more ugly people married than pretty people.
Hey, you might be on to something.
A ugly person go get married for real. I'd be so happy. Sometimes it's better to be ugly, man. You be happy. Some of these fine people
Look,
be devils. You feel me? You look so good,
man,
you a damn devil, baby girl. Leave me
man.
alone. Move around. But yeah, Jokic, man. Let's talk about Philly versus Boston. Let's talk about it. Ain't them the boys who
Philly.
was supposed to? So come on,
Hey,
man. Like while we talking about our Pistons, are we a fraud? Is Boston a fraud?
come on, the whole series. The whole series been crazy. Whole
It's three
playoff series.
three. They tied up with Philly. They tied up
Come on,
with Philly.
that's crazy.
They tied up with Philly.
That's
Boston is
tough. I
tied
didn't
up
even
with
see that. I didn't see
Philly.
that, bro. What?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, they fucked up.
Knicks got the Hawks out of there, but Boston is tied up with Philly, fam. It's game 7.
Shit, it's about to go down, bro.
Yes.
Shit.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
okay,
So,
and then what
it's
we
just
looking like on the
basketball.
West
Y'all
Coast?
is play basketball.
What we looking like on the West Coast?
Spurs advanced. Spurs advanced. Minnesota advanced. Denver. They knocked them out of it.
Okay,
The Rockets is up 3-2 on. I mean, the Lakers up 3-2 on the Rockets. We going back to Houston. Houston got a chance to
okay,
tie it up, and then OKC swept, of course.
okay.
So yeah, man. OKC, man.
We slowly
I
creeping into that
I
second
like
round, huh?
yeah, man. I think OKC or San Antonio. Yeah, and unless we can get up this first round, cause we really got one of the best teams, and if we get out this first round, it could really, cause we got New York number, but New York,
They can't fuck with us though. They
they
can't fuck
hurting.
with Detroit. We want to see them.
Nah, but
We
if
want to see them.
thank you, thank you, Michael McCarron. If you serious, bro, send me an email and we'll chop it up, man. We mentor and everything, man. So, Michael, if you get the email or whatever, email me and tap in, man. Join the heavy bag gang. We live in that heavy bag life, man. But yeah, we definitely don't subscribe to any bullying or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So tap in with us, man. You got a brother in the heavy bag gang, you know? So but yeah, man, just crazy work. Like, do y'all think Murray, what do y'all think about Denver? They in Cancun, man. They going fishing, man. What do y'all think about Denver? What you think, Papes? Do they need to make a move? I don't know. Do Denver need to they can't they got two all-stars, Jokic and Murray. Tim Hardaway did really good this year though. Tim Hardaway did his thing this year. We are you guys are from Scotland. Oh, yeah, I'm from Detroit. Yeah, we from Detroit, man. Detroit, Michigan. Home of the Pistons, man. You know what I'm saying? I love fishing. I go fishing all the time. Let's go. Oh, yeah. no, no, I was talking about going fishing. That mean going home. Like, Jokic is fishing right now. Yeah, Jokic and them got sent home. But yeah, what y'all think the Nuggets need to do, man? I don't know. That's kind of crazy. They might have to they can't get rid of Aaron Gordon. I don't know. The Nuggets might have to just keep it the same because they pretty much won the championship with this team. You know, they won the championship with that Nuggets team. So as a sports fan, the answer ain't always trading. The answer is sometimes you're gonna win, sometimes you're gonna lose in life. That's just the answer. You know what I'm saying? You can pinpoint what happened. You got turnovers and stuff like that, but the answer ain't always, get rid of somebody. The answer could be build in a draft. You know what I'm saying? Build, build, build through the draft, build through free agency. It ain't always got to be a trade because one thing about it, I think this a championship team that like Denver won a championship with that team. Jokic, he getting a little older, but I think we about a few more years of Jokic. Jokic won't be in too much longer, I don't think. But I'm still going with my boys. I'm gonna still have confidence in my boys. I'm gonna get a possession guy. I'm gonna get a young possession guy, and make sure I'm gonna get a Ron Holland type player, and develop him. Make sure I got a backup for Jokic when he retires. You know, and develop him. You know, so I think maybe it's gonna be in the championship this year. I still think the Thunder gonna beat the Spurs, but if the Spurs beat the Thunder, I think they're gonna win the championship. Only team on the East who I think can contend with either one of them. I'm not sure about the Knicks making the finals. They look good against the Hawks, but not everybody's saying they the best team in the East. That's why I really hope Detroit could make it out this round for real. I really hope so. Oh, she said Gardenia. Oh, she said Gardenia is closed, so I gotta go. I gotta go. Dang. Trying to get to my mom's house. I forgot she told me to have some construction. Gardenia closed. Oh, phone. Okay. Okay. All right, Michael. Have a good one, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. But yeah, man, the NBA playoffs been pretty exciting. But like I say, I'm hoping these Pistons win today. I'm actually praying. I'm saying another prayer for them. And I was talking to this fan Martez today. And I was just telling him, he was just like, I don't understand how y'all always got an excuse for the Pistons losing and stuff like that, and you just don't want to trade nobody, and you all just want to keep it the same. And I'm like, he was talking about Laurie Marketing today being a Piston or whatever. And I'm like, it ain't that. It's not that I don't feel like I can't call out the team if something bad is happening, but it's all about having confidence and not being negative, bro. Like just in life. That's what it takes to win in life. It's about not being negative, bro. You gotta be confident. And then you gotta have confidence in your team. And then you can't be negative about your team. You know what I'm saying? It's just like sport beat reporters and beat writers writing about, writing bad things in the newspaper articles and stuff like that. about these athletes. And Russell Westbrook, he really said, man, maybe y'all should. And Shador Sanders just came out and said that. Man, it starts with us though. We're a team. Why are y'all so angry? You know what I'm saying? Why are y'all so negative? Like if the reporter's negative, what you think? Like it could possibly rub off on your team. So it ain't just like, oh, we gonna be mad at the team until they turn into a winning organization, until they turn into a dynasty and win 3 championships in a row. No, that's not how it works, y'all. You can't be mad at them just because they ain't won a championship. You gotta keep the faith alive, keep the hope alive. You know, so many people are just so angry when a team loses. Like that's just not how it works, bro. Like everybody got to keep the same kind of grit and determination. Like we talk about Detroit sports and having grit and determination. Everybody got to keep that. You know, not just the players, but the fans as well. They got to keep that grit too. They got to have some boys and about themselves. Like how we gonna melt down, writing all tagging Pistons and inboxing them, Jalen Duran, you suck, and all, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. How we gonna do that if we lose one game? That's all that means is we not prepared. We not prepared to be winners, bro. We not prepared to be winners because that's not how winners react to losing. Winners take losing on the chin and keep it moving. You know, losers don't do that. Losers they get mad at any given thing, any given that's what you call a sore loser. It's a sore loser. That's what it's called for a reason. Sore loser. What dog just looking at me, man? Like these dudes be crazy. These road rage people be crazy. But yeah, man, the NBA playoffs is a wild thing going on right now. But yeah, man, I just wanted to come talk some Pistons talk with y'all for a second, man. Tap back in. Detroit heavy bags, man.